All right, what's up, everybody? I don't have a fancy intro, so let's do this. Ready? Ready? Boom, 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 doom, 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 boom, 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 doom, doom, doom. All right, so we got that out of the way. let's go over Hayate. So I'm gonna show you. I usually do builds when they first come out on my stream, which is twitch.tv/hero_78. And I did the Hayate builds on stream. It took about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours to figure everything out. Blitz, Gorilla, and Skewer are his best. I do mean his best Arcana because what his passive is, which we'll go over as soon as we get into the quick play match. Give me a second to get in there real quick. That's not quick play, I'm sorry, but practice mode. So I usually practice on a couple of characters, which is Stain. See how much I could do to a tank, obviously. And then I use Kalianos to see how I do versus ADC, and then I use Bears to see how I do versus one of the most annoying solo laners in the game. The only other person I think that might be tankier than Yemeneth, or I'm sorry, than Thane is Yemeneth, aka Tree, for those who don't know who that is. So what I do is obviously go through the build start to finish, how the early game, the late game, and everything goes. I've done the math on this, and Hayate will reach max passive at level 8 if you have this build. So Hayate's normal attack deals 64 physical damage to a nearby enemy. 50% for monsters increase Hayate's level after Hayate deals 6 times in a row to the same target with the normal attack abilities. He restores 40 energy immediately, and his attacks to the target in this next 4 seconds deal an additional 74 plus 46 true damage. The 2 damage component is also capable of striking critically. Alright, so the next thing is Shuriken Toss, which is his main source of damage. Hayate tosses Shurikens in the target's direction and gains 10% movement speed while throwing each Shuriken, dealing 125 plus 55 physical damage, and triggers special bonus effects. From the normal attacks and/or equipment that Shurikens will pass through non-hero enemy units, but deal 20% less damage each time, up to 40%. Each enemy hit restores Hayate's energy by 10, once per Shuriken. Hayate throws 5, 7, and 9 Shurikens at 0, 75, and 150% attack speed bonus, respectively. And this is why it's important to stack these weapons that have great passives for your attacks, your procs. I'm gonna level up Thane so I can show you. Minions are annoying. I'll turn them off in a second. I think I need to go to level 8 if I remember right. Max. I'm gonna give myself a bunch of cash. So the build we are doing today are the multiple builds. This is the I don't give a build. You know what I mean? This is pure damage. There's no kite. There's nothing in there between. For some reason I went to level 9. So we're gonna turn off these lanes. And he apparently doesn't care about his life. Alright. So this is level 9 with no items. I'll chill, bro. Alright, you need to back up. Alright, so we'll put him on don't touch me mode. It's actually pissing me off. It's not keeping my level the way I want it. Alright, so I'm gonna add boots and just watch the damage now. A little bit more. This is full build. Alright, so now my speed is at 72% with the Arcana that I have. Your first item, I mean, there's between Blitz and Talent, I always go Blitz. Because I want that, the more speed he does, the more Shurikens he does. And watch, instead of 6, there's all that, like, 77%. So, right now, I think we're at, what, 7 Shurikens? 7. Alright, so at this point, I can't even ding him. But I add the Talent. A little bit more. At level 9. Gonna go level 15. So at three items, I'm not even dinging him. Because how tanky he is. There you go. We add Omni Arms. This is maximum damage Hayate at this point. You can see Now, I'm gonna show you the alt damage that he can do. See how I did half? Now this time I'm gonna reset the cooldown. Create him. I'm gonna do my passive first. Get the true damage.
1,000 blades.
More damage. And at this point, I'm at 173 attack speed. So let's add the Talon. Upgrade. I'm gonna proc his passive first, which is what you usually should do before a fight. So you're almost at the point where you'll kill him. So let's go over the second move real quick. Hayate teleports to the target's location. Passive. When near an enemy hero within 5 units from Hayate, his damage dealt is increased by 50%, and his movement speed is increased by 20%. This is on last level, by the way. And then kunai bits. Hayate immediately teleports to the target's location and tosses kunais in a wave, attacks nearby enemies, doing 225 plus 202 physical damage. Each wave triggers special bonus effects from normal attacks. Hayate tosses 10, 13, 20 waves at 0, 75, 150% attack speed bonus, respectively. So that's why it's important to get those particular items first. You can switch the item up in the build to make it so they can't run away from you, so there's that. So you don't have to spend your energy to like position yourself differently or better, depending on obviously your position. You don't have to do that. You could just throw your shurikens, feel good about yourself, and then
1,000 blades.
There you go. So I'm gonna add this. I add the sickle instead of the res item because when you get up in your res, it's pretty bad. You probably got caught out of position anyways, and most likely you're not gonna be able to get up. And Death Sickle will save you during your ult. So I mean, you could do this, and if someone beats on you or anything like that, you're gonna be fine. And then you'll have the opportunity, depending on your ability, to get out with the dash, or finish someone up with the simple Shoryuken. So the other build, damn, I'm already at 7 minutes. So the other build is this. This is the build for basically kiting. So basically, you drop the Omni Arms, and you go either Frost Cape or Hyuga, and the reason why you do this is to keep them in place. The slow is very, very, very advantageous. I mean, and like I said, the damage is still there. What makes that good is that they just can't escape you. I'll show you right now when thing comes back. I'm gonna take the CD off. Also, don't be afraid to tower dive with Hayate. As long as you have the proper energy, watch. You see what I'm saying? Then you're just out. He's one of those great people that can tower dive and get out for free. Obviously, I still had flicker and I still had dash. The tower hit me just once, and I ended up killing my enemies. Making sure you land. Making sure you land your your normal properly, or your shuriken and your alt properly are really good. See, the Death Sickle just saved my life. You see what I'm saying? So that helps you when you go in for an alt, and try as a Hayate, try to wait till all the CC's done, obviously, so you don't get yourself killed. The other item that you can replace Frostcape with is Hyuga. Gives you more HP, gives you magic and physical defense. And as you can see, he's still slowed down. And as you can see, the only thing that could really stop him now is a stun. Before the patch, he couldn't, like, anything in the world could stop him. Now he can't be stopped by like tackles, anything that's and unless it's a pure stun, it's not gonna happen. Alright, so there's one more build I gotta show you, so I have to switch Arcana real quick. And it's the crit build, because now he can crit. The only thing is, you won't reach maximum speed until level 12 or 13. I believe it's 13. You will not reach max speed, and you will not reach max speed unless you have proc the passive of Devil's Handshake. It will not work any other way. So you have to get normal hits in, which could cost you your life, obviously. Whoops, I didn't mean to back up. We go to practice. Pick Hayate. And then this is the ADC build, which is Atrocity, Gorilla, and Skewer. I'm gonna pick a man thing again. Bet, bro. Go.
Knights to me.
This video is gonna be longer than I expected, but I mean, I'm sorry, but this is information, and this is how you get better and learn. I wish I could condense it to shorter, kind of like the player spotlights that Reno Valley used to do. But I think there's too much information. Sometimes you gotta show and go through, and I think this gives you a comprehensive and in-depth look at how to build the character and what he does properly. So I'm gonna change. So basically, with this build, you're looking to set up your crits. All right.
One day, we will take down those at the top.
Hold on, I gotta get. So your first item will be boots, Devil's Handshake, and then Slick Sting. The reason why you want these is because the critical and the attack speed, they give you the most out of everything. So my current attack speed will be 142 with just those 3 items. But watch, when I hit my, let's turn off the AI. When I hit thing, you see the passive happening right there. You'll end up going to 192 speed. So you only need to get, I think 2. Pretty sure it's 2 hits. So as you can see, the criticals are, the white is the critical. The damage is really good for normal hits. It makes you able to kind of bang out and contend. So you just hit him right here. And then I'm going to go all on them. See, and that, as you can see, there's not that much damage from that because you're not getting the passive procs from your, because there's no passive procs on those things. As you can see, just those 3 items alone. Those are just 3 items doing that much damage with the critical build. With just normal hits. But let's add Clave Sanctity. I have Clave Sanctity as the 4th item. You can put it as your 3rd over Slick Stings, but I prefer the speed because for passive reasons. You can see. See, with this particular build too, you have to have, in my opinion, like I use bow, you can use bow, but at this point you have to either use Frostcape or Hyuga, otherwise you'll just struggle. You'll struggle really, really badly. So watch, here is the damage now.
Created by blood are not easily broken.
1,000 blades.
So that's the critical build for Hayate. But again, your passive won't really proc, so you have to hit. Oops, let me send the AI back this way. See, like I said, you have to, and I do mean you have to. Your max speed is 142. So when Thane gets here, I'll turn the AI off, and I'll do 1 hit with the Devil's Handshake and see how much speed that is.
Haste.
I said 1. I said 1. Thank you very much. All right, it's not giving me proper reading. Burning this. So now we're at 142. I don't know why it's saying 132. That's weird. No, it's not giving me accurate readings. plus 5.
You have defeated
It's saying it's 162, but I'm pretty sure it goes to 170 something. We just looked at it. But at base, at level 15, like I said, at level 12, you can reach 150 for maximum shurikens, but you have to hit normals to get the Devil's Handshake speed to proc, so you can actually get the maximum damage. But on this one, your normals are so strong, you really need Hyuga or you need Frostcape to keep the character from just beating on you. And as you can see,
ultimate.
this build is nasty. Like I said, but the problem is when you do this versus someone like Tal, they could just out damage you. Yorn, again, like if you're doing a battle where it's just actual normals, you're gonna die. You're gonna die versus the Yorn because Yorn's barrage. You're gonna die versus Tal because of her speed. And those are only real 2 people I've tested it on. Like once she hits her 1 and she's got bow procced, like kiss yourself good night. Like you must do this. Yeah, see that will stop Hayate right there. But since you have Frostcape, that's obviously your defensive.
A thousand blades.
So this is the critical build. And of course, last but not least, there is the jungle build.
Win.
I'm going to show you the jungle build real quick, and this will be a 20-minute video, which I didn't expect. I'm sorry. Hope you, but I mean, I did have a cool intro, so I mean, it's all worth it. It's once you get to this point of the video.
Let me show you
Finish.
the ways of the ninja.
As far as Arcana goes for jungle, you honestly could use either or. I'm gonna use Blitz, Gorilla, and Skewer personally, because I want to get the maximum speed so I can get maximum damage. Again, you could run the crit too. I personally haven't gone through the testing for like when you reach maximum speed of 150 so you can get past your
I'm the
passive.
defender.
Because I don't run Hayate jungle at the moment, because even though he's badass coming out of the jungle, it's really hard for him to clear without a leash. He's really slow at clear. And right now, Lindis is super strong. Violet is super strong. Silaners, I think, should be beefy because the minions are godlike right now. The minions' damage is absurd. And having a jungler ADC come out, especially Lindis, out of the field, insanely good right now. And again, Hayate can do it, but he can't clear the speed of Violet and or Lindis. I'm gonna get Thane at level 50. Or 15, excuse me, I said 50.
One day, we will take down those at the top.
Gotta wait for stuff to spawn. The 83 speed.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so let's check the damage. Speed is 89%, 89
Haste makes waste.
at 4 stacks.
Yeah.
90.5 at. So basically, your speed will go up 3% every level. Gonna get the boots. So at boots, I'm already at 118.5. I'm just gonna take the enemy's jungle because this is obviously.
Cowardice. Yeah.
123 at 10. Talon. Let's get Dragon out here. Okay, so at 11.
Your tower
So basically at 10 stacks and 3 items.
1,000 blades.
That was embarrassing. Yeah, at 3 items you're pretty much gone. At 10 stacks and 3 items you already maxed your passive.
Eat this.
Shuriken.
Alright, back into my jungle.
One day, we will take down those at the top.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is get 20 stacks and see the damage right there at that point. So this is 18 and 19 right here.
Shuriken.
Alright, so let's see at 26 what it looks like. But 20 stacks, we're at 168 speed.
Haste makes waste.
Let it rain.
Eat
This.
Passive kept him alive. Passive literally kept him alive. So, I'm gonna go Hyuga's edge. Obviously, if I was Hyuga, he wouldn't be able to run away. I'm already way past the speed threshold at just 20 stacks. So there's no point in getting other speed items. Like the damage he's gonna pump out right now is just ridiculous.
prudence does not mean
Because of the
cowardice.
Scorching Wind, and again my kiting capabilities. Here, let me take the lane off real quick. Can you just come here, thing, please? Doing a video and you're making this worse, bro. Stop being scared. Come towards me. I appreciate you.
Shuriken.
Eat
This.
And there's a douche.
silenced.
Okay.
First blood.
So Hyuga basically makes it where they can't get away. It allows you to come out the jungle and basically bully somebody because they're not going to be able to kill you.
Mistakes are not
I'm pretty sure you noticed there's not that much damage coming from see what it does. Excuse me. Please don't run.
A 1,000 blades.
You
Yeah.
have defeated
He can't.
an
He can't get away. He just can't. 6 hits gives me the proc.
to earn a ninja's loyalty. You must pay dearly.
I wouldn't run. I mean, I understand Blade of Eternity coming out the jungle as Hayate.
Shuriken.
ultimate.
I mean, to me, I like the build. I'm one of those people that want to get the job done quicker. And I mean, like I said, I'm just kiting hardcore. Why do I have 22 stacks? I must have killed him. I mean, without noticing it.
Eat
This. Let it rain.
Yikes.
are not allowed.
That's insane. I mean, you can go Death Sickle or you can go that and you'll be fine. So that concludes all the Hayate builds that you can try and use and have fun with. And basically learning when you can hit max speed so you can get max damage. Like I said, the more like Blitzblade, Talon, Hyuga, Frostcate, Omni Arms, like those are the things that really make this character pop. What else is there? Yeah, that's it. As far as defensive goes, the Hyuga and the Frostcate. I wouldn't use Hercules Madness. I've tried it, like messing around,
Field.
and it just doesn't give you the sustain you need. This character is very mobile, so you don't have to worry about doing anything bad. And like I said, I want to wrap up this video. So that's the Hayate build, and those are the different kinds you can do, and the different damages and thresholds that you'll get. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, I'm out. Peace.